Galloway, and it is July 13th, 2019, and I'm going to talk to you about the integumentary system. It is divided into two parts: the cutaneous layer, which is the skin, and the accessory structures, which are the nails, exocrine glands, and hair follicles. Now, the first layer of the skin at the very top is the superficial epidermis layer, and then the middle layer is the dermis, and the bottom layer is the hypodermis, or the subcutaneous layer. So the epidermis is going to consist of four cells: the keratinocytes that produce keratin, which make our skin impermeable to water; the melanocytes, which produce melanin, giving our skin color; the Langerhans cells, which are epithelial macrophages that fight bacteria; and the Merkel cells, which provide us with sensations such as touch. There are also five layers of the epidermis. Starting from top to bottom, the first layer is the stratum corneum. The second layer is the stratum lucidum. The third layer is the stratum granulosum. And the fourth layer is the stratum spinosum. And the very last bottom layer is the stratum basale. In the stratum basale, we have melanocytes, Merkel cells, and we have stem cells. These stem cells, also known as basal cells, differentiate into keratinocytes and produce keratin. And as they produce keratin, they go up the epidermis from the bottom layer to the top. As they go up from the epidermis from the bottom to top, these keratinocytes are going to die. They're going to lose their organelles and their nucleus and basically just be keratin. They die because the epidermis is avascular, it has no blood vessels, so there is no way for these cells to receive nutrients. Also, one more thing about the epidermis is that it has stratified epithelial tissue. Now, moving on to the dermis consists of two layers. The first layer is going to be the top superficial layer, which is the papillary layer. This layer has loose connective tissue that extends from the dermis to the epithelium, connecting the dermis and epithelium to one another. It also provides support and nutrients to the epidermis, and it has capillaries and axons of neurons. The bottom layer of the dermis, which is the reticular layer, is going to have dense connective tissue. It has protein fibers such as collagen, which provides strength for the skin, and it has another protein fiber known as elastin, which provides flexibility and elasticity to the skin. It also has blood vessels, veins. It has the roots of the hair follicle. It has smooth muscle around the root of the hair follicle, causing it to move, and it has sebaceous glands and sweat glands, and it also has sensory receptors. Those are all in the reticular layer of the dermis. So moving on to the hypodermis, or the subcutaneous layer. This layer is going to insulate the skin and also provide, it connects the skin to the rest of the body. So this layer contains adipose fat cells. It also contains macrophages, and it contains a protein network of fibers, collagen, and elastin. So I want to be a nurse, and one of the most common cancers is skin cancer. Now, skin cancer is pretty much an abnormal growth of skin cells, and one form of skin cancer that is not so common but is very, very deadly is going to be malignant myeloma. Malignant myeloma. Malignant myeloma, the cells that are affected in this skin cancer is the melanocytes of the basal layer. They grow rapidly and they metastasize to different parts of the body, causing a very, very deadly, very bad cancer. So I look forward to treating people and being able to recognize these skin ailments now that I know so much about the skin anatomy. Thank you for watching.